morning, you guys. We're at Walmart. We haven't stayed at a Walmart in a while. And it's a pancake video editing kind of morning. We went and got some groceries, vegetables and other things. It was good to be here at Walmart last night, get some good sleep. Yesterday, it was a little rough, I think, maybe because we were disturbed as we were sleeping in the night. I didn't get as much sleep, I got up earlier. And then just being out inside in the hot sun yesterday, despite the fact that I had my husband to shade me with the umbrella as we were walking around, it was still pretty draining. And maybe it's partly because I'm not 100% better yet from being sick. But anyway, last night after we went up in that tower and got a good view of the area, we just went and hung out in the shade of the van, put our chairs out, got a little work done. And it was nice because it was a little bit cooler, and then there's a really nice sunset there at the marina. So we hung there out there till about almost 10 p.m. when the marina closes. And then we headed back here. And today, we have some normal chore kind of stuff to do. We gotta head to Panera, get some work done, get our video loaded, and then go to Planet Fitness, get cleaned up, hopefully do some exercise, and then do some more exploring later tonight.
So this Walmart is a pretty nice spot. It's about 20 minutes outside of Buffalo, so it's a little bit of a drive, but that doesn't bother me. We kind of lucked out also in picking this particular spot. Normally I try to look at, which way is east, which way is the sun going to rise in the morning. Are you going to be baking in the sun? Didn't do any of that last night. We pulled in a little bit later. We were both kind of tired from the day. So kind of lucked out that right behind us is a nice shade tree. And east is that way, so we're sitting nicely in the shade. So kind of a nice way to start the morning. You don't feel like you're baking inside the van and having to rush. So, good way to start the day.
So we gotta do a little bit of work at Panera. We pulled into the parking lot. We've been searching for shade. We think we found a spot right here with how the sun's going that we'll be able to get a little bit shaded, at least at the front of the van. We were driving back behind some of these buildings over here. We were behind the jewelry store where there's no parking.
But there's plenty of shade.
Steve's like, oh, we should park there. That won't raise any suspicion. That would have been kind of funny. But at least we found this little spot. Then we're going to do some work. You think this is better?
Yeah, that's the best we're going to do.
Trying to keep our kitty girl cool while we're in Panera.
So by my calculations, it might only be 12.5% worth of shade, but beggars can't be choosers at this point.
12.5 is 12.5
Yep.
versus 0. We're really thankful that Panera is an option for us to get work done, with unlimited beverages for Steve. Fast Wi-Fi or a quiet atmosphere isn't guaranteed, but usually it works out pretty well for us. Welcome to Audrey's hair salon. He's very dramatic. I have something else to say. You better tip really well. Steve's hair grows like mad. But the nice thing is, when I cut it, it's very forgiving. Got ourselves prettied up. Now it's time to go look at the waterfront and check out Canal Side. We got some perfect parking for free. we were driving into the city, we were wondering what all the big structures were, and we think they're all grain bins. Like looking at this, where did I see? Well, it talks about this being the grain elevator district. We've got Agway here, Kellogg's, Conagra. So they all have the similar type shape. This is Veterans Park, right along the Buffalo River. It's pretty neat with all these vessels. Oh, and look at these too.
Canalside is at the heart of downtown Buffalo's waterfront revitalization and plays host to hundreds of concerts, festivals, and events throughout the year. Also referred to as Erie Canal Harbor, it is a commercial and residential district that is the recreation of the western terminus of the Erie Canal, which was destroyed in the early 20th century. Canalside is popular with locals for enjoying water views and getting out on the water. Bike rentals, boat tours, kayaking and paddleboarding, and food and drink can all be enjoyed here. There's even a historic carousel, but unfortunately it was closed when we were there.
Such a nice night tonight. Perfect weather and a beautiful sunset. And there's also some lease turns, which we see in Florida a lot, but I didn't know they were in New York, so it's fun to see them. And now the sun is going down. Good morning, you guys. It's a special day today. It's Steve's birthday. He's 50 years old today. That's a pretty big milestone. We're at Walmart. We're gonna go start the day right. We're gonna get some ice cream for breakfast. And even though it's his birthday, he started out with a chore. He dumped the trash. What will Steve choose? What's he gonna have for his birthday, for his 50th birthday? The moment is here that we've all been waiting for. What did Steve choose?
Drum roll, please.
Are you so excited about your ice cream? All right, we have the ice cream, but we're also moving because there was a guy parked right next to us when we came back who was acting very erratically, very strangely. So we decided it was a good idea to move. Are you ready for your birthday ice cream?
It's time to party.
At 9:38 in the morning, we're having ice cream. Very decadent ice cream.
Starting my birthday off right with a fresh haircut and ice cream bars for breakfast.
On your birthday.
Now we're gonna do some thrift store shopping. Thrift store number 2.
It's storming out for Steve's birthday.
So part of my birthday celebration, we're going to redeem a free sub from Jersey Mike's.
Why do you get a free sub?
Because it's my birthday.
And you're signed up as a member with them. So
Yep.
the sub was like $18, right?
Yep, $17.95.
Savings. Birthday savings.
Happy birthday to me. Place order. Bloop. Look at that monster.
As you can see, the weather's a little crummy. Originally, I thought maybe we could go to Niagara Falls for Steve's birthday, but then we saw the forecast. So, kind of just hanging out, taking advantage of free things for his birthday. He got Panera drinks, now Jersey Mike's. I think we're going to pay for dinner, though. I think he wants pizza.
One nice little feature about this park is they have a charging station. And there's no app required. Just plug it in. Not only for electric vehicles, but they have 110 available. I know this may sound weird, but because we're in the middle of July, but this weather makes me ready for fall.
I don't know.
You know what that means?
She's ready for football.
Football.
It's only July, Steve.
I know. A couple more months.
I got a much needed nap earlier in the van while Steve was just, I guess, hanging out, listening to a podcast or something.
I was burning data, as the kids say.
Now that Steve's 50, he's trying to use the cool lingo so he feels like he's younger.
Surfing the net, listening to a podcast.
And now, we're trying to get a walk in. Wow, it's loud with the wind and all the leaves. We're trying to get a walk in between the rain, get a little exercise. I'm usually pretty out of it when I wake up from a nap, so it feels good to get outside and have this cool air. Always good to get out in nature.
All right, so the rain's starting to pick up, so we're turning around. Because who got time for the rain? I don't. Well, I hope we're not starting a little bit of a trend here by getting ourselves caught in downpours. It's the second time in, I don't know, a month that it's happened.
Well, we did know it was going to rain, so it's our own fault. And we also knew last time that it was probably going to rain, and we went anyway. That could be part of the problem.
So, since it's been at least 10 hours since I had my last one, I'm going to have another one of these popsicle thingies from this morning. We put them in our freezer, which is a bit of a misnomer. It doesn't freeze much of anything. It makes frost, but it doesn't freeze anything. So it's kind of like soup. You gotta use a spoon.
Now, to be fair, to give credit where credit's due, like of the 9 ice cream bars we put in the freezer, I think at least 2 of them were frozen. The ones further back, but the rest were all like soup. Tonight we're doing something a little unusual. We have our special DIY lagoon mount set up. We're playing a game that's special for me. I was delighted recently to find this game that my auntie, who was like my grandmother, made for me when I was little. We thought it was long gone. So she made this game, and she's got little instructions if you land on different squares. My favorite when I was growing up was this, because that's the cottage at the lake. And look, there's a van. A little foreshadowing. And my other favorite thing, where is that here? Ah, hot air balloon. Maybe, just maybe, that's why I wanted to go to the hot air balloon fiesta all my life. That hot air balloon on my board game. You ready to play?
Let's play.
6. Do you like our game pieces? You gotta be innovative when you live in a van. Just go ahead, go ahead. Now you got to go to the balloon. You can go to the balloon fiesta.
Have to go back to the balloon.
Man, but at least you get to go to the balloon. Look, I'm in the van. In the van, in the van.
Go to the van and get in.
Aww.
Hey, we're both inside the van.
Yeah.
Inside the van.
Oh.
9.
Oh. I just beat Steve for his birthday. Sorry, Steve.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. It was close.
Good morning, you guys. We slept at Walmart, and this morning got up and came back to the preserve because it's not raining at the moment, and we'd like to get another little walk in. But I am super sick of having this post-nasal drip. This cold is just still hanging on that we've had for weeks. So I'm making my magic elixir this morning with all these ingredients, hoping that this will help get rid of some of it. It's a little more challenging to make this in the van. I haven't made it in a long time. I used to make it more often at home.
And you found this concoction on oldwivestales.com, right?
Yeah, Old Wives' Tales. Actually, the idea came from this. Have you guys ever heard of, I think it's called fire cider. It's an apple cider vinegar with like all kinds of spice in it. And some people take some of that every day. This is a variation without the vinegar, lemon juice instead. And there are a lot of recipes online, so I think it's good. It's good ingredients to fight germs and sickness, make you well. It's a little different making it in the van. I don't have my garlic press, so it's really chunky garlic in here. I'm taking a little bit. Usually you do this with hot water, but I'm just gonna take a little bit and put some water in it and drink it, and hopefully it's not terrible. It's actually not too bad.
Mmm, yummy.
The only hard thing is all the chunky garlic. Ugh. So yesterday when we were here, I didn't notice all of these water lilies blooming, but this pond is covered with pink water lilies. It's so pretty. There's also a heron back over here. That's very cool. And there's a little green heron fishing here right by the log. Can you see him? This is definitely the most water lilies I've ever seen in one place. I'm so glad we came back here and saw this. It's so pretty.
kitty. What you doing, baby? Huh? Hi. Oh, good girl.
All right, well, I think that's where we're going to leave you for this video. Thanks for tagging along. Hope you enjoyed it. I know we did. Until next time.
Happy birthday, Steve.
As always, we love hearing from you, so drop us a comment. Let us know you're watching. See ya.
Join us for the next adventure. See ya.